Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. A certified car, that is. So in this video, I want to talk to you about what's the difference between a normal car and a certified car, and why you should not be impressed by a certified car. So a certified car is a car that's going to get sold to a dealership. So it was, for example, in 2015, it was bought brand new. Somebody bought it. Right now, in 2019, they're going to bring it to a car dealership, and they're going to say, hey, I don't want this car anymore. I want to get a different car. So they trade it in from a lease or from, they're used to buying it. They paid it off. Now they just don't want it. They trade it in. And they have to trade it into the same car manufacturer dealership. So if it's a Honda, it has to go back to a Honda dealership. If it's a Chevy, it has to go back to a Chevy dealership. You can't have a Honda go back to a Chevy dealership because they're like that. You know, it's their thing that they do. So they will certify it. Now, what the hell is actual certification? It's a 120, 150, 170 point inspection sheet, and they will inspect the car for everything they can possibly think of. Bumper gaps, tail lights working, headlights working, emergency lights working, dome lights working. This is just the lights. This is just the lights. There is literally 150, 170 things on the car that they will inspect. Steering wheel, does it turn how it's supposed to? You know, the seats, do they recline how they're supposed to? Oil change, they're gonna make sure that there's an oil change. Either it was done recently or they're gonna do an oil change. So they will inspect the car, then they will throw a really cheap warranty on it, and they're gonna throw you know, typically a 50,000 mile or up to 50,000 mile powertrain warranties. These warranties don't actually mean a lot. They don't really mean anything. Why? Because they are so convoluted, they're so complicated. You have to be a fucking mechanic and a lawyer to understand what the fuck is in these contracts. I actually made a video separately of talking about warranties and why you should not be impressed by them, why you should never be buying them, and why dealers are actually buying them for 1/10 of what they're selling them to you. They're going to be making literally 1,000% profit on these warranties. It's absolutely insane. So now the car is certified. It has been inspected. They throw a cheap warranty on it, and now they're going to be selling it to you as Honda certified or Toyota certified or Chevy certified. They're going to be selling this car for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 more than a regular car. If it's a Honda at the Honda dealership, you know, it's going to be certified $4,000 more. If it's a Honda at Toyota dealership, it's uncertified, it's $4,000 less. Are you really going to be paying $4,000 for paperwork? If you want, you can pay $120, $150 for an independent mechanic to go through the same inspection sheet and inspect the car. And I suggest you do. You rather pay $120 to have the car inspected than pay $2,000 for the fixing that it might need. It's always better to inspect the cars. Trust me. Inspect, inspect, inspect. It's the best $120 or $150 you will spend on the car. Next, now I want to talk to you about the whole concept of certifying a car. You should not even be needing to be buying a certified, a warranted car, because you should be buying good quality car from the start. If you are buying a Toyota, Lexus, Honda Acura, Hyundai Kia, what else is there? Mazda. You shouldn't be needing certified cars at all because you're buying a good quality car from the start. Honda doesn't need to be certified. Toyota doesn't need to be certified. Lexus doesn't need to be certified. They're good quality cars. You know what needs to be certified? European cars. Ford. Well, except their trucks. Their trucks are pretty good. Except Ranger. Stay the fuck away from Ranger. I made a video about Ford Ranger. I don't know how the fuck that cancerous thing made it out alive out of Australia through Africa, and now it's in US. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. I made fucking video about it. So buy cars that don't need to be certified. Don't buy Nissans. Also, stay away from Nissans. Nissans are actually partnered with a European car brand. They're complete garbage. Their transmissions are shit. You would not believe how many phone calls I get. Hey, I need to buy a car, you know, about $5,000. Okay, what happened to your car? Why are you in this situation that you need to buy a $5,000 car right now? Well, I need a car because I need to go to work and my car's transmission just went out. Are you driving a Nissan? Yes, I am. You would not believe how many phone calls I get about Nissans. Just please don't go with Nissan. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those 2 videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out and I'll see you on the internet.